Hi guys, I'm back from vacation, so I'm back on YouTube, and since being on vacation I've only got one thing on my mind, and that is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Woo woo! If you don't know, this is a game that releases next week on Nintendo Switch, and I can't wait. I wish it was coming out tomorrow. This is the 8th game, I think, to release in the Animal Crossing universe, and I've played them all to death, so needless to say I am super pumped. Starting back in 2001 or maybe 2002, I actually bought a US GameCube when I was on holiday in the US and Animal Crossing just so I could play it before coming back to Australia, and ever since then I've played every single one on every device, including Pocket Camp on the iPhone. So why am I covering this on my channel when there is a million videos about it already? One of my YouTube friends, Kurt, hey Kurt, asked me if he should buy it as he's never played Animal Crossing, and he said, what's so special about this game? And honestly, I'm still stumped. I've thought about it all night since I read it, and I don't know, it's hard to explain what this magic is because you're doing such monotonous things. Paying your mortgage, decorating your house, doing some weeding, doing loads of collecting. If you've played Animal Crossing, you'll know all that. But maybe you can help me out in the comments and let Kurt know what you think the magic is, because to me, this is the best game I've ever played in terms of time I've put into the game. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of hours. Anyway, we're here to talk New Horizons, and there is so much to love. I think I've watched every video that I can possibly watch, and I've been reading every update on Reddit, so I just want to quickly look at some of the things I'm most excited about. Guys, we can landscape the island, we can change the terrain, we can make ponds, we can change rivers, we can make waterfalls. I'm so excited that I'm annoying my partner every night. It's Animal Crossing talk. We can also make paths, and it looks like there's all different paths, and bridges, we can have bridges, and it looks like there's multiple bridges. We can add stairs, and again multiple stairs. Honestly, it's so exciting. And on the back of all the landscaping goodness, we can also now, by the looks of it, add items anywhere we want. Inside, outside, on the beach. Amazing. If you follow my YouTube channel here, you'll know I'm a huge Raccoon Lagoon fan. And in that game, which is essentially Animal Crossing in VR to some extent, you could decorate your entire island as well, and it was awesome getting to do that. Right, back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Crafting! We had crafting in Pocket Camp, and I still use that now, but it's always been a little bit frustrating in Pocket Camp for me because of the microtransactions. I always felt like you were better off the richer you were. If you could buy tickets, you could craft more. So that was a bit of a downer. I'm really hoping there's no microtransactions in this one, that they've tucked away in Nook's Nook phone, which I'll come to in a minute. Other awesome things, you can move entire buildings now, and you can also move trees. So you can make your island what you want your island to be. You're not sort of constrained by other villages or anything like that anymore, which is just, it's astounding. It's amazing. One of the little interesting things that I noticed in a video is you can now eat fruit for energy, and usually when we eat fruit in Animal Crossing, it's just a little thing that you do. It doesn't really have any effect, but it looks like it will now for when you're doing heavy labor, that you might need to eat some fruit to get some energy. So I thought that was pretty cute. I'm trying to think of everything off the top of my head because my head is buzzing. Nook phone, which I just mentioned before. The Nook phone is the phone that Nook will give you, and if you haven't played Animal Crossing, he's like the shyster, and by that I mean he's the guy that you're going to be paying all your money to. You're going to be paying off your mortgage with him and probably buying things with him, and his nephews as well. They run the shop, so they're the money makers of the land. But Nook this time gives you a mobile phone called the Nook phone, and it's got apps on it. It's got a camera you can use to take photos, and Nintendo's saying that new apps are going to be added as things go on, but again, hopefully no microtransactions, because that will blow. And yes, if you're wondering, I did buy a Nook phone cover in real life. Why not? Okay, so on from the Nook phone, and online co-op allows up to 8 people. That's amazing. I already know the people I'll be playing with. Wicked fun. And strangers can't mess things up if you do invite strangers to your island, if you've got them like like not on your mega friend list or whatever it is, your besties. Besties can use any tool, but just random people won't be able to do anything. So that's awesome. They did that in Raccoon Lagoon, the VR game that I mentioned earlier, where the main tools for like destroying things weren't available to them on your island if they were visiting. So that's awesome. And I think local co-op on New Horizons is 4 players from memory. Right, I have waffled way too much, but I'm going to just do a quick little speed run of the things that I'm super pumped for, starting with the updated graphics. If you have played all the other Animal Crossings, this is just mind-blowing, right? Some of the little touches. I mean, I saw a little pile of books sitting on a table in one of the videos, and I was just like, holy cow. And I think there's a little mobile over one of the beds in one of the videos, and it's like blowing in the wind. Just these little things are just, it's beautiful. The detail in it, so much detail. Designing our own stuff again. Looks like we might be able to use the Switch's touchscreen. I know that we can use the touchscreen when we're putting up posts on the town notice board for other people, so that's pretty cool. And when you design your stuff, it looks like they've kind of smoothed it out graphically, so it looks like it's just part of the game. It doesn't look odd in any way, so that's wicked. And I think QR codes that we've used in other things, so if you've already designed stuff and you've got a QR code, apparently we'll be able to use our mobile phones to read those, so that is wicked as well. Also new here, it looks like animated floors and walls. In one of the trailers, there's a guy in like a water room with fish, a wallpaper that's moving, and water on the floor, and even little drips when he walks onto it. It's the little details, so good. What else have we got? Wreaths on doors. I know it's a tiny little thing, but I love this, that we can put little wreaths on our doors. It's brilliant. It looks like it's numerous as well. Same with tournament trophies. Tournament trophies have always looked okay in Animal Crossing, but in this one they look beautiful, like silvery and shimmery gold. And also I noticed in one of the videos that we might actually be able to put them in a display cabinet. I don't think we've been able to do that before. We've just been able to sit them on tables or whatever. So that's wicked. That's going to make me want to get more trophies so that I can put them on display. Now this is just something I love. I don't know if you love this. We can wear backpacks and bags. The thought of having my own little backpack is just adorable to me. I can't wait to check that out. So it's not a huge thing, but I definitely am glad that it's there. Something else I'm glad that's there, apparently we'll be able to stack items in our inventory. So that is going to make things so much better, where the number goes up the more that you've stacked in there. That'll be so much easier to navigate for us. And I think this video has gone on for like 8 minutes, so I'm going to stop. I could go on for another hour because there are hundreds of little tiny touches, and the attention to detail in this is amazing. Let me know in the comments if there's anything in this game that you're super pumped for, any little detail that I've obviously haven't mentioned. As I say, there's hundreds. Yeah, I don't even think that I mentioned Nook Miles, which is like a reward program that Nook offers. Some dodgy reward program, no doubt, knowing old Nook. So anyway, yeah, anything you're super pumped, hit the comments because I would love to hear it, and I am going to get going because I've waffled on way too much. I hope you've had an awesome week, whatever you've done. I've been away for a month, as you know, and that was a brilliant time, but back to normality. Until next week, yes, not long to wait, only 8 days to go. Who else is excited? Let me know. Nerfenstein out.